So when YouTube's ever growing kind of thing against me watching my boys on ice, I have returned once again to do another stream of Yuri on ice because my last stream died, like, completely. Like, I just don't know what happened. It just cut out. Like, he just didn't want to do anything. It went, no, fanboy, you ain't watching your boys on ice. Like, stop thinking that, because you ain't gonna do it. I'm not gonna let you. That's what YouTube's like. I'm like, YouTube fam, okay, you can stop for a second here. Like, I'm gonna watch them, and you won't effing stop me. And they're all like, oh, okay, all right, I get you. All right, we're sorry, okay? And I'm like, yo, yeah, okay, like, I get you. You just don't like me, all right? But no, okay. My boys on ice, they're more important than anything in life, all right? Like, I need them, okay? I just stop. Granted, I think the view count might die down because the other stream's alive, I think. All right, that's kind of destroyed. Yeah, that's disappointing. I have no idea what's going to happen with this stream, but hopefully this one doesn't die. All right, okay, so as you probably already know, I have returned today to do the next episode in the Yuri on Ice saga, and this episode is episode 5, and the whole entire big ass event is coming up. What will Yuri do to get back Victor, and what will our Yuri do to win Victor's heart? Though I think he's already done it, but you never know. But if they get together, that's the main thing, because god damn it, they deserve each other. And I'm just sitting there going, okay, all right, look, just get everything together, guys, okay? Like, you're killing me inside. Like, it just needs to happen. Like, I haven't shipped people this hard in my life, but it's happening. So, effing do it, boys. So, without further delay, via YouTube, because YouTube hates me, let's effing... Oh, yeah, by the way, it came out an hour early as well. That's the other thing to note. It just came out an hour early for some profound reason other than Crunchyroll hates me. Because, god damn it, at least I get to watch the actual opening again, which is kind of neat. All right, so just because you're all confused, yeah, I had to restart the stream because the other stream died, because YouTube doesn't like me. So I've gotten to have to, like, kind of watch over my stream before they kind of die, because I have no idea what happens to them. Like, and the problem is, here's the thing when it comes to this kind of thing, they kind of just destroy everything else that I just kind of built up this whole entire time. I was kind of like, well, okay, thanks, guys. But either way, let us begin. So we're starting this stream in 3, 2, 1. Let's just begin bloody now. God damn, this opening is good. This opening is, like, pretty dank. I know Crunchyroll's not working. Well, we're off to a good start, I'd say. What I think I actually might do is just the quality on Crunchyroll. Like, we're going down to 480p because we're hard, okay? We're hard people. We can survive this. For some reason, streams just don't work. All right, so we're resuming in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I think, well, 480p actually works really well when it comes to streaming in there. It looks like complete arse, but at least I can see Victor's arse still. That's all that matters. I wonder if actually anyone gets my second stream that goes up, because I'm not even too sure it even works, because YouTube just doesn't like me, and it doesn't actually kind of release the actual streams to people, so I actually have no idea what actually does happen there. So if anyone actually tells me whether or not you do actually get a notification, that would be great, because then I actually know whether or not everything's working, because otherwise I just don't know. I have to judge it. I have to judge whether or not you guys get the actual notification saying I actually have a stream going. Because I did actually have, like, 2 lives beforehand, and then it's now gone, and I had quite a lot of viewers watching, which is now gone, because effing YouTube. So I just have no idea. It's kind of confusing me. But alas, what can one man do, as they say? besides just plow through the crap that YouTube gives and just carry on into the future. He's so cute. That's our new rivals as well, isn't it? I think how it's a long effing title for an episode. Dog is so effing lucky. I'm sorry, is his dog a tissue dispenser now? Wait, what? It's like the big revelation of the century. Like, Victor turned his actual like dog into a bloody tissue dispenser. Damn, that guy cleans up well. Man, he's good in the suit as well. It's anything that Victor can't do perfectly. The dog is a tissue dispenser now. I can't believe the dog is a tissue dispenser. Ah! It happened. It effing happened. It's happening. It's all go this week. Oh, freaking hell. Like, I don't even know. Well, I already got fun up for this week as well. That hub was pretty hot. I think the production values actually improved slightly because people have been saying that. Apparently, people have been saying that the production values weren't that good, like a couple of weeks. They actually kind of seem like they improved slightly. It seems like it's going back to where it was originally. It's complete what it knows about it, isn't it? About them getting together. Like, it's just not even subtle about it. Oh boy, he did it. He's like, yeah, he's seducing me. I feel it. I feel it pretty good. He's damn. He. Oh, felt that. Felt that ending. See, the problem is with Yuri that when he actually skates, he does technically muck up, but he makes it up for the actual presentation of his actual thing, which actually is pretty neat. Not seduced. Not seduced! What's up? What are you saying no for? It's happening though. Like, they're gonna get together. Okay, boss. No, it's because YouTube actually died as well. Don't worry about it. He's so cute. It was hell pretty much for me as well. I've been sitting there going, I need to get to that day where, yeah, Yuri and I is out. And I was like going through this whole entire day going, Victor's ass is going to appear. It needs to happen. It's going to happen. I bet it will. You know what I want? You know what I want next? I want a skating anime that has yaoi undertones as well. It needs to happen. It needs to happen. Just make every single sports anime with Yuri undertones, yaoi undertones. Minami's pretty cool as well. I like him. I'd imagine he's going to improve though. Like he's going to get better. Like as I think Victor's correct in what he's saying is load of difficulty now, and then basically wait for your peak, and then just go full whack into it. Though he still does do pretty freaking good. Like it's not one of those things you should ever like take away from the poor lad. He does do pretty freaking good. Like, but I think maybe he does go too balls deep into it. Yeah, might be his kind of Achilles heel. Like he's constantly trying to outdo himself and constantly just improve as time goes on. Like he ups the difficulty too much for him where he's at right now, so he kind of just goes quickly. That's the problem. Though he still does improve, he still does have the program pretty nailed. But the problem is he kind of does go a bit too balls deep into it. The dog is a tissue dispenser. Low key just destroyed him. It's quite like the idea. He's actually had someone looked up to his whole entire time. It was actually kind of cute. But let's all just talk about that bloody hug though. The hug was like, oh, the hug. It got me. It got me good. I was like, it's got me straight out. I was like, He's actually kind of cute on the ice as well. Not gonna lie. Oh, snap on the ice. I think probably by now it probably will be. I wouldn't worry, it's been 20 minutes anyway. I always kind of admire the fact that people muck up in these kind of things. They still don't ever kind of give up. They still keep going. It's admirable just to watch them. A little fruit roll. I love him. I mean, he's pretty cute. I was like, He's gonna go on the ice and give him a hug. He's just that adorable. He's got a little tuft of red hair, like he belongs to Pokemon. He's like a trainer in Pokemon. Like you just meet in the middle of the woods and go, ah, fracking hell, I didn't expect you to be here. He's that kind of guy. Duh. Yeah, the production values got my throat. I was saying the production values actually have improved. Like they're kind of getting there. Like back to episode 1-esque kind of territory. Hopefully stream is still working. Yep. Sweet. Effing hell, that wall's lucky. Don't feel this hard to my B-boy. Like, you could do it. Believe in you. You have a slap in the face and be like, nah, you ain't beating me. Well, yeah, I wasn't wrong. I wasn't effing wrong. I was actually thinking to myself, I'm probably wrong here. No. The past revisited. Oh! It's happening. It's effing happening. It's all go this week again. This is getting pretty heated. Not even too sure whether or not the actual ice can take this much hotness. Look, he actually does freaking clean up well as well, that bloke. Franklin's a little bit weird on that scene. But he's also a man that actually takes the things that he get told on board and doesn't actually want to disappoint anyone. Maybe he's also trying to show Minami that he can actually be someone. He can actually be someone you can look up to, like he can actually be someone you can look up to, like a good figure to actually be there for, to actually kind of have some inspiration. Oh, he nailed it. Oh, proportion's kind of up to a little bit there. Whoever composed the OST for this anime is freaking genius. Really just fit everything. He has that finesse, doesn't he? That's the major thing. He has that finesse about him that you could just sit there and watch him for 24 hours straight, never get bored of him because he just knows what to do and does it freaking perfectly. That's what I love about. That's what I love about Yuri on Ice, literally. There's certain things this anime does pretty freaking phenomenally that I don't think people. Oh, but it's a determination this kid has. Like it's a conventional idea that he has, like that he has this conventional. Well, I can't speak English anymore. This conventional idea, his determination, because we always see it in these animes, his determination. But you can really just see it in him that he wants to. He just wants to. He just wants to win, man. Like he's just good. Wait, is it gonna happen? Is it gonna? Damn it! You just baited me just then. I actually feel kind of. No, I knew he's lucky. Yuri. I guess it's the main thing. I guess it's the main thing as well when it comes to this kind of thing. You're meant to have fun. You're not. It's a competition, like most things are. It's a competition, but really, when you think about it, the fun is the main part. This gets his banner stolen away from him. Oh. Wait, so did he just prove that so is it concrete? Wait. Hold the phone. Hold the goddamn phone. Did it effing happen? I don't even freaking know. It's abstract love. He doesn't know what to call it just now, but oh boy. I don't know, I accept it. I fully accept the fact that maybe they might be kind of pseudo going out. Like it's just it's there. Like don't take that away from me, Yuri on Ice. The fact is you might just kind of start datting. Oh boy. Like this just might be the day. This might just be the good day. The good old days. Take me back to those good old days. That's just, I think that's how the song goes. But fracking hell, boys and girls, that was a pretty intense episode of Yuri on Ice. I must say, it's actually pretty freaking amazing one at that. Like, I just, whew, boy, that was a damn fine episode. Like, I really did like that episode. It's just, it had everything. It had advancements in Yuri and Victor, and I was like, fracking yes, boy. And I was like, and this is what I've come for. I've come for that. I want them to kind of become an item, like just become one with each other. But it looks like it might be going down that route. And I actually quite like the whole entire idea of how Yuri actually approaches ice skating as well. Like, in essence, him in the end having fun. That's kind of the main thing when you think about it. As I echoed before, like it's that whole entire idea. You can't just go and go into these things and just kind of think, oh, it's a competition, boys. Go fracking win this, because then your brain just kind of gets overflown with like other things that you don't really know how to actually kind of concentrate. If you have fun, and everything else becomes kind of secondary. Like you just kind of are able to do the thing. So I kind of like that. In essence, he kind of just said, look, I actually had fun. Like it's the most fun I've actually had in a long time. So is that one thing? Don't detract from the enjoyment. If you don't enjoy what you do, then what's the point in doing it? Because you're meant to enjoy the thing you're doing. And I'm guessing that's how Yuri felt in the end. He actually felt like he's having the most fun. I took my headphones off before they fall off. Yeah, he was mucking up. Don't get me wrong. Like, he's not going to be ace on the bloody dance floor. He ain't going to be tearing it up. Like, I don't freaking know. Like, I can't think of the bloody person right now that actually kind of say he'll be tearing out the dance floor right now. But yeah, you get my point. He ain't tearing out the dance floor, but he's doing a freaking good job of it. Like, the one thing to note, yeah, his present, yeah, he tends to mark up, but he makes up in other kind of places. It's not just completely, you fracking out, boy, like you. Get out of here, like, you suck. No, it ain't that. It's actually a lot more to it. He actually is pretty freaking fine. Like, he is pretty freaking good. He makes up other things because he actually kind of is in tune with the music. One other thing you should always know when it comes to these things, the music is actually really freaking important. That's why I've actually kind of realized these kind of things. The music is actually kind of really freaking important. And then, yeah, he's in tune with it. He's actually kind of, as I said before, he's transfixing. He's that kind of idea. What a dance is meant to do, what an ice skating dance is meant to do, is meant to kind of transfix you. You're meant to kind of feel like fracking out. Like, where am I? Am I still in real life? Am I still there? Like, is this like something completely different? I don't fracking know, but it's pretty freaking good, so I like it. That's what it's meant to do. I think that's what Yuri does perfectly. He kind of brings you in. He kind of brings you into his actual kind of ice skating. It actually doesn't break you until it finishes. Yeah, he does muck up, which kind of might somewhat break the illusion, but he makes up other ways. And how he actually kind of took on what Victor said before, in essence, don't go straight into it. Don't go balls deep into ice skating. Kind of start off slowly, then get into the peak of it. Like, just don't go full whack. Don't go to full Monty straight away. You kind of got to take it a little bit slowly. You can't just kind of rush these things. You can't go... Fracking hell, the camera keeps going out of focus. You can't just kind of think, okay, look, if I can land 5 freaking 100 jumps, Bob's your uncle, I've done a good job here. You can't be thinking it. You got to kind of do everything else around it. You can't just think that, because then you kind of don't think. You're not thinking about the thing itself. You're kind of just thinking, okay, I want to win. That's all you're kind of thinking about. But then when Victor said, just don't go balls deep into it, kind of just lower difficulty, think about what you're doing, and then go forward into it like that. It kind of then improved him. He actually got a better because of it. He actually, yes, he mucked up. He did almost kind of freaking break his nose. But he actually got better. He actually improved because of it. And he actually kind of was echoed in his points. So you kind of do see it in how, in the end, Victor became disheartened and kind of just demotivated. But then he's all like, fracking hell. Like, yeah, he's got room for improvement. But I see the seduction there, boy. And then, yeah. And I actually kind of liked Minamin's introductions episode. Minamin's introductions episode actually was completely crucial. In essence, a person that looked up to Yuri that actually could, in theory, then be someone that Yuri could impress and actually kind of just say, look, don't worry about it. I've got better. I will improve as time goes on. You can look up to me. I won't feel ashamed of you looking up to me because I'm pretty freaking fun on the dance floor. So don't fracking worry about it. And it actually was echoed. I actually quite like the fact he actually did do it for both. He didn't just do it for Victor. He also did it for Minami. I believe that's his name, really. So I actually quite like it. I actually quite like how he was actually introduced. He actually was completely... I can't speak English anymore. Whew! He was completely crucial. Like, he was pretty much the thing that was needed. I think that was actually pretty freaking neat. And next week, it seems like it's going down in the town of Yuri on Ice. So... I have no idea what's it next week, but it really does look kind of interesting. Also, as well, the animation somewhat improved as well. Like, the animation got better. I was like, the animation hasn't been bad. I can't sit out. I mean, I can't sit there and go, oh, fracking hell, Mapper. Like, sort your life out, fam, because it's awful. No, he looks good. He looks fine. But it's actually slowly improving because people have been saying, yeah, it's got its production woes. And I can't honestly say I can understand because Mappa's not the biggest studio in the world. It ain't a bloody Bones. It ain't a bloody Football. It ain't any ones of those. So it ain't gonna be like that completely, I don't know, banging animation. But if I do say so myself, the animation is pretty banging. Like, it is pretty freaking nice. So do not worry about it. It looks pretty good. So I wouldn't worry too much about it, Mappa. But basically, once the Blu-ray's released, it'll look freaking fine as nuts. Like, don't worry about it. Like, it's pretty much written down in scriptures. Once it gets to the Blu-ray, oh my boys, it's gonna look freaking good. Like, we've seen it with Berserk. Berserk 2016 looked like complete arse. And then when it got to the Blu-rays, it looked slightly less like arse. It looked presentable. I was like, fracking hell, what's happened here, boys? But Berserk's improved. But going back to Yuri on Ice, one thing to note is basically Yurio. Yurio is kind of going to be that kind of character. It's going to come back and basically muck up a few things. And I want to see what he does because he's getting a bit jealous that Victor and Yuri are kind of getting a bit closer. So I don't know what to expect from him, but it's going to be fracking interesting to see what does happen because, again, he is one of those kind of pinnacle characters. He's that kind of character that wants to win also Victor, but how would he do that? How is he going to get there in the first place? How's he going to improve? We need to see. We need to see what's actually going to happen because, again, is a thing I've been echoing a couple of weeks, is the fact of, excuse me, of Victor's, well, not Victor, Yurio's actual, like, kind of trainer. She's pretty freaking good because she actually has other kind of backgrounds than just ice skating. So when you think about it, he's learning on other things. So when he actually can master that, he can bring it onto the ice and actually kind of wow everyone around because of it. So actually it doesn't seem too bad because, again, I think he will rough up a few feathers once he gets back. Like, in essence, I think he might just kind of tear up the dance floor with his ice skating. Like, I think he actually might just be that character that actually will do it. He actually will Again, it's conventional, but I think he will just be the person that I guess Yuri has to kind of beat. I've been echoing the fact that the whole entire setup thus far has been conventional. But here's the thing. Does it break anything? No. Like, I don't kind of sit here and say, fracking hell, boys, like, and girls, like, why is it conventional? Why couldn't they just break the mold somehow? Break the ice somehow? Pardon the freaking pun, but it's your pun of the day. No. Here's the thing. Keeping to conventions isn't such a bad idea if everything around it kind of is completely sound. In essence, if it's actually all right completely around the actual kind of idea, then it's actually not a bad thing to keep the conventions. If the conventions are stayed and it sticks to them and doesn't change anything and doesn't actually kind of in a way seem like you've seen it all before, then that's when I kind of feel like, yeah, they didn't work for me. Because sometimes you do get these shows that just kind of have these deep layered conventions that it doesn't actually kind of break anything, it doesn't break any mold, and you kind of sit there going, well, what's the point watching this? And I've seen it all before, done better. In essence, that's what I kind of felt about Magical Girl Rising Project. Yeah, it's an idle death game thingy, but here's the thing. I've seen it done better in Madoka Magic, so what's the effing point watching this when I can see it done better somewhere else? That's the whole entire point. But Yuri on Ice is different. Yuri on Ice has something about it that the conventions don't feel too bad. They feel pretty freaking fine. I don't really kind of mind too much. So that's a whole honest thing about it. Conventions aren't such a bad thing. So I don't think people understand. I think people go, oh mate, I've seen this all before, what's the point watching it? I think that's what people sometimes feel like, and it's kind of like, no, what do you think about it? Conventions aren't too bad thing. You need your kind of set in stones. You need those there to kind of then branch out, kind of make a tree out of what you made, and then actually have some apples, some delicious Victor apples actually kind of growing on them. Like, it's all right. Like, it's completely fine. So don't worry about it. So if people go, hey mate, like that Yuri on Ice, like it ain't doing anything for me. I've basically seen it everywhere else. IQ, that's a lot better than basically say, like, look, fam, all right, sit your ass down. I'm gonna tell you something here, boys. Like, no, and then just walk out. That's all you need to say. Like, just don't be disheartened. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Yuri on Ice, it's pretty freaking sound. Like, it's probably the anime of the season. Probably one of the best of the year. Probably one of the biggest surprises besides ReZero of the year as well, actually, speaking of the devil. Like, it's one of the other things, actually completely one of the biggest surprises of the year. I was kind of like, I was going into this show going, hey, no, there actually isn't any more streams today. I'm actually kind of, you can probably tell by my eccentricity, I'm actually bloody tired. So I need to go and nap a little bit longer because I actually have literally no strength. That's why whenever I kind of want to know, whenever I kind of am eccentric, it's because I'm actually really freaking tired. So I actually kind of almost am like a bit more bubbly and a bit more like kind of outgoing. I don't know why. I'm actually kind of completely like awake and nothing, and I'm actually kind of all right. I don't actually kind of just be eccentricity. My eccentricity kind of goes down about 10%, but when I'm actually really tired, about 90%, 95%. So that's why I'm actually kind of a bit more loud and kind of a bit more bubbly. But hopefully that actually kind of is all right. But don't worry, because Madoka Box is tomorrow. Like, do not worry about it. I kind of don't know whether or not there was actually some like discrepancy within like kind of my saying, but I think I said that Madoka Box was tomorrow. I think I'm actually going to leave that for the. I think I'm actually going to make that the kind of sole day for the Madoka Box. Anything else that kind of comes in between, like in essence, I think maybe Thursday might just be my catch-up day, like catch-up day plus Madoka Box, and also I think Funimo Album comes on that day as well. But anyway, yeah, Yuri on Ice, pretty freaking sound. Victor's ass is pretty freaking good. That bloody hug though. Oh, I haven't talked about a hug. That hug. Oh, no, the first hug more than the second hug. Second hug was pretty good besides the nosebleed. That didn't happen. Oh boy, they would make contact. That would have been freaking fine. But no, that first hug, you can see the actual kind of emotion in it. It felt pretty fine. It felt like it was getting there. It felt like it was getting closer and closer to that juicy relationship of Yaoi. I just kind of, I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for Victor to kind of go, hey, Yuri, you're pretty freaking cool. And then basically Yuri goes, yeah, you're pretty freaking cool. And he's like, this date. Like, yeah, pretty much. That's how it's going to happen. That's how it's going to go down. I think that's actually pretty freaking fine. So don't worry about it. It's going to happen. It's going to happen at one point. Like, but I think I've echoed all my points for today. I think I'm actually done here. I think I've actually pretty much talked about everything I wanted to talk about. I think, yeah, the OST, that's something I actually didn't talk about. OST, oh boy, that's pretty freaking good. Like, it's pretty sound. Pun the pun. Second pun of the day. Nice. That's if you need more puns in my streams, then do tell me, because I will bring out the puns. Like, I don't know whether or not my puns are actually pretty good, but you never know. I'm a subtle comedian, as they say. So, with all that said and done, I have indeed been the driver. If you have enjoyed the live stream as a whole, and you do want to leave a like, then do leave a like, because indeed, it does help me quite a bit. If you have enjoyed my content up this whole entire point, if my camera can stop going out of focus and in focus, that would be freaking fantastic. Then do leave a sub, because indeed it does help me quite a bit. Then you join the family, then you get notifications when YouTube wants to do it, when my streams go live, because YouTube doesn't want to do bloody goddamn, what's it called, notifications. So I do apologize, but I think it's actually a new way to do it. But I ain't gonna tell you to go and do it, because it kind of seems like, oh well, it's kind of done. Just saying, please watch my videos. But if you want to, then be my guest. I ain't gonna say anything. But if you want to leave a sub, do leave a sub, because indeed it does something quite a bit. You join a family which is ever growing as days goes on. I've been sitting here going, fracking hell, boys. Like, I've been going up 80 subs in the space of 1 month. What is going on here? Like, so I'm guessing people do actually enjoy my stuff. So if you do, then leave a sub, because you join the family. You know the streams get live. So until next week with some more Yuri on Ice, I shall see you guys later. I shall be in the comments if you guys want to kind of comment with me. I shall be sticking there until the actual stream goes live on YouTube. So do not bloody worry. I shall be here still in some capacity. Might still be a little bit tired. Might just my English might be a little bit kind of swaying. Might just sway into Spanish sometimes. But let's just take it how it is. All right. So until then, I shall see you guys later.